Hello, my name is Victwan, and I am a spokesmodel with the HIV Stops With Me campaign for 2022. I'm here to answer the question of the month, and that question is, as someone living with HIV, do you feel that your own sexiness or sexuality is limited? Explain why or why not, and feel free to give examples. It's funny because I kind of feel like I answered some of this question last month when I talked about the tools I would pass on to my younger self, which were sexual health tools. I guess I should say no. My HIV status hasn't affected how I see myself sexually or my opinion of my sexiness. I've never really, I know you've watched my videos, so I've had a lot of sex. I've engaged in a lot of sex with a lot of different people. But I've never really seen myself as sexy. That's the best way I can describe it. I'm not what I am attracted to. So I never really saw myself as sexy, regardless of my HIV status. As far as my self-esteem, and I don't think it's bad. I don't think my self-esteem is bad or I have a poor opinion of myself or anything like that. It's just, I've never seen myself that way. And I'm always surprised and pleased, of course, when people tell me they think I'm sexy or they're attracted to me and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think that finding out that I was HIV positive changed that for me in any way, good or bad. But what it did change was how I moved sexually, which goes back to what I was talking about last video. Before I found out I was HIV positive, I was completely focused on sex. I engaged in random sex very often, and I didn't like using condoms. After I found out I was HIV positive, one of the first things I did was kind of focus my attention on other people who were HIV positive. It was just easier for me to engage in sexual relations with people who were already positive. I had less sex overall, or I should say over the years, I worked on having less sex overall. And my random encounters have reduced to almost zero. And if I do engage in something somewhat random, I will use a condom. Like I still don't particularly care to use condoms. I have what I call my roster, a few gentlemen I deal with throughout the city who we're close. I've known them for years. I know how they move. They know how I move. And I've limited the people that I have, raw sex with. That's just how I found out in the last video I told you there was a scare. And in my small group of people, we're honest with each other. We share information. So when one person was exposed, we were all informed. We all were able to take care of ourselves. So, and like I said, I use condoms when I do have sex with somebody outside of that circle. And yeah, for me, I don't think my HIV positive status changed how I view myself sexually, or it just changed how I had to move so I can protect myself and the people I'm having sex with.